So we talked about Drake a little bit in the first hour, and I have a little bit more that I wanted to get into because yesterday there was an additional jail call, Young Thug jail call, that surfaced online of Young Thug speaking on trying to get a feature from Kendrick Lamar. Let's take a listen to that.
The would never be bigger than Drake, ever in life. Never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy with everybody. You know how many like Drake change? How many take care of their family because of Buddy? Kendrick damn put a on. You're a superstar. You don't ran up here a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the on him doing this ain't really doing that. Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? You ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that man. You ain't help nobody. Really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell. They can't sell no ticket. Watch out. I truly believe you do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, they're going to be like people in the real world with you, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if Thug was a hater before jail.
Yeah.
Or did jail just make him bitter while he was in there?
He probably was bitter. You
Niggas
sitting in
be getting
jail.
upset when they don't get features like that for real.
Yeah, so for context, yes, he was upset because Kendrick, he had reached out for Kendrick to do a verse and it didn't happen. And he felt like Kendrick should have did the verse because Drake does things like that. He does verses, he leans into the younger artists or whatever. So he's, whatever. But yeah, you sitting behind bars, you pretty upset about some things.
Yeah, but just because Drake do it don't mean that everybody else got to do it. Drake does that. Yes, he definitely does show love to, certain artists and things like that. But
or maybe he just didn't like the record.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it wasn't his steez.
Well,
maybe
Kendrick showed him.
I was about to say that.
Show you, buddy.
That did not age well.
But the crazy thing is it sounded like Tyrese trying to get Mary on the record. The clips have said they tried to get Hove on the record. They said Hove said, nah,
The
just
clips did
didn't
not
link.
sound like that.
No, they said he sounded like that. They said they tried to get Hove on the record. People,
It
you try to
happens.
get people on the record, and sometimes
it doesn't agree with
It doesn't
them.
agree with them or
Yeah.
their schedule, and things happen.
Yeah. Well, I know we've been having a lot of conversations about these jail calls, and there have been reports that these were leaked. So yesterday I reached out to Fulton County Jail, and I asked, hey, how are these things surfacing online? And I was told that these calls were not leaked. These calls were obtained through the Georgia Open Records Act, which makes it where if you're a person of the media or a person of the public to a certain extent, you can file an open records request and submit information on the inmate, a certain date range, and receive phone calls.
So you can just get this with a certain credential. You can just get these audio
crazy.
tapes.
Ain't nobody got that much time on their hands. This was a coordinated, calculated attack on Young Thug.
Yeah, how would they know
Like,
the day Thug was talking to
this ain't
Savage?
random.
How do they know the day Thug is talking about this? Like, he's been in jail for, 2 years?
I'm not for sure. And to be clear, I reached out to Fulton County Jail, but he was actually being housed in Cobb County. So those are the people who sent me the link to the open records request.
Did you
site.
try? I'm sure you did.
I did submit because I just want to see what the process was like. There's no way I can go through all them calls. But yeah, moving on. So in other court news, Cardi B, she won that civil lawsuit that we've been talking about. Yeah, she was being sued for over $20 million, about $24 million for alleged assault on a security guard. And yesterday, a jury who deliberated for about an hour said that they didn't prove their case, that Cardi B was not guilty of anything that they claimed. Now, there was an incident outside of the courtroom with Cardi and a reporter in the midst of all of this. Let's take a listen to Cardi B outside of the courthouse.
So first thing first, I want to thank my lawyers. I want to thank...
Not this one. Let's take a listen to...
Hey, Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me.
I got another marker, Cardi. I still love you even though you just threw some stuff at me.
I don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me?
No,
you see
ma'am.
women asking those questions to me?
It's legit.
Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you, respect women.
Yeah, so she threw a
He's
pin.
a clown for that.
Yeah,
He's
she threw
definitely
a pin toward the reporter that asked that question. That's what you guys heard.
She shouldn't throw stuff at people, though. I mean, didn't she get sued when she threw the microphone at the person?
Yes.
Like, she shouldn't be doing that. So you can
100%
curse the
should
person
not.
out, you can yell at them, you can scream at them, but every time you toss something at a person, it's going to cost you some coins.
It was emotions.
Yeah,
definitely
100%.
It was emotions,
man.
but
Like,
it's
how do
effed
you
up.
say that?
And this was before everything was done in court. So then going back into court now, of course, the attorney for the plaintiff brings her throwing the pin up in court as the closing arguments and conversations are happening. Let's take a listen to the lawyer speaking on Cardi throwing the pin.
She threw an item at the news reporter. She said, "Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions?" She shouldn't throw stuff at people, though. I mean, she got she threw a pin. She threw a pin toward the reporter that asked that question. That's what you guys heard. physically in front of this courthouse, on court property, outside this courtroom. So I would ask that she be admonished and be told not to handle herself in this way and not to look at my clients anymore.
All right, so the court can't make any orders for conduct that the court didn't witness?
I can show the court the video.
Well, I still haven't witnessed it. I think it appropriate that the parties be courteous to each other. I don't think it's appropriate for anyone to either threaten anyone or even by way of staring at someone. People can take offense to that. So please continue to act courteously with each other.
And let's just, there's been rumors for weeks that Cardi is pregnant, and that's what that reporter was trying to reference. And there's been, things surfacing of like Offset making comments different places or whatever. But regardless of what the rumors,
the comment saying?
So the comments that have been reposted by some blogs that have been reported, like he's saying not mine, that type of thing. We don't even know if Cardi has not confirmed pregnancy at all. So whether she is or she is not, that type of comment from anybody, especially a stranger in front of cameras, is going to piss you off.
Still can't throw stuff at people. You got to know who you are. Forget what who that person is and what that person is saying to you. You got to remember who you are.
Especially because the easiest thing to do is file another lawsuit.
That's right. They do it to get a rise out of Cardi. Like that's the reason why he said what he said. And
remember when
he
Fat Joe was up
there?
there? Fat Joe said people would walk up in front of him and say wild stuff because they knew he might hit them or something, just so they know they can get a quick 50,000, 100,000. Like, it's not worth it.
But I'm just saying that nobody in this room has ever been pregnant, but me. And in your earlier stages, if she is pregnant, all her emotions, her hormones, who knows what she's going through mentally, I totally get it. Yeah, you're not supposed to throw nothing at nobody, but who's thinking like that when you hear a disrespectful comment like that?
That would make sense if we hadn't seen her do stuff like that when she wasn't pregnant.
I totally understand, but
we don't even know if she is.
It still makes sense, even after seeing her throw something at somebody and when she wasn't pregnant. It makes sense. Like, you don't know.
I will say this. I think a lot of times people make those comments because there is no repercussions for the stupid ish that they say.
Exactly.
So wait,
like he should have been
anybody
in his
who
mouth.
has money to say, you know what, I'm going to punch you in the face, it is Cardi. But sometimes people say these disrespectful things, and I think it's crazy that they say these things because they want a reaction.
Exactly.
And sometimes give them that reaction they want.
As we close real quick, I want to get to Cardi because she talked directly about that outside of the courthouse. Let's take a listen as we wrap.
So first thing first, I want to thank my lawyers. I want to thank the jurors. I want to thank the judge, and I want to thank the respectful press. I really, really appreciate that. And I want to thank everybody at home supporting me. I know you guys having a little key with the moment, but to be honest with you, I have missed my kids' first day of school today. I missed my kids' last week of school yesterday because of this. I will say it in my deathbed. I did not touch that woman. I did not touch that girl. And with that being said, this time around, I'm going to be nice. The next person to try to do a frivolous lawsuit against me, I'm going to countersue, and I'm going to make you pay. So don't ever think that I'm just going to give you my money that I work hard for.
Again, you don't know what she went through. She missed the kid's first day of school, something last week, and she may be pregnant. She got emotions, tensions, and high. It's too much going on. Don't open your mouth unless you want to get hit in it. That's just period. That's how I feel. But
all right. Well, that is the latest with Loren.
I mean, you watch your mouth, nigga. That's what it is.
I'll pay somebody to do it. You shouldn't do it yourself.
There you go. Or security should have been quicker.
Exactly. Doing it yourself will always cost you
her
way more.
security knows her. Her security should have been quicker. Like, look, I know this going to get her a little...
And she's also not the first celebrity that gets stuff said about her all the time. You just got to move differently when you are somebody. You got to know who you are.
When somebody says it to your face, it always hits differently. When you're walking, you're minding your business.
She said her forehead is raw too. She going through things. Like she been switching wigs every day.
Like I said, her security definitely should have got to her a little quicker. Like, come on, because he was moving slow as hell.
All right.
So.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?